This is the Barbados Today morning news for Tuesday, May 30th. I am Mary-Claire Williams. Thank you for joining us. Barbadians will find out today how the Freundel-Stewart administration plans to address the island's economic woes over the next year. That's when Finance Minister Chris Sinckler presents the budget at 4 o'clock this afternoon in Parliament. Barbadians have been having their say ahead of the minister's presentation.
I want to know first thing first, right? If or what they're going to do will lower the prices or raise the prices. They're talking about bus fare. I don't know about that part, but what I'm saying, and carefully, I know that when they call the budget, and whatever happened, I think the people in Barbados, they spend too much. That is my gift, and that is what, not my gift, that is what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're spending too much. So I hope when the budget call, that we can spend less. That is all I got to say.
I would love a raise of pay. That's what we're talking about the budget. A plus two, my income tax, I ain't get my income tax return yet. I will look that there too. So I hope to talk about it tomorrow inside the House Assembly. That's all I have to say.
What was your expectations though, your biggest expectation?
To change the government. That's the biggest thing I want to see. Change the government. If I change the government, I feel I get all my money.
Things still good in Barbados. If you compare a lot of countries to Barbados, things still good here. But you know, we're the players that like complain anything. But you know, the budget, you know that you could do with it, but that you can get there free and other things. You got other things. People got the thing. And that thing, people don't understand that we not producing. We got nowhere resources. Resources the people. And we got nothing that everything that we think we got to import, we got to do things. You know what I mean? And still holding on as a good.
About the budget tomorrow is about the expense, about the Rami here, the girls buying, about the big cars I'm driving, about all they got things they want, but they're saying that we got an expense in here. And if Chris Sinckler give us a budget with VAT, tax, everything we deserve it, cause the Nova, we Bajans cause this on ourselves. The crop over events, the reggae shows and everything, we cause it to be on ourselves because nobody can complain for all.
And the business community is warning government that now is not the time for electioneering, even though the polls are due next year. President of the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Eddie Abed, is hoping that Finance Minister Sinckler will focus today's presentation on economic problem solving, in light of what he says has been a sluggish past 2 months for local businesses, compared to the same period last year. In a statement released in this month's BCCI newsletter, Abed also suggested that the weak business performance between April and May was a direct result of local consumers anticipating what he said is the bitter medicine that is expected. International Business Minister Don Villinis is already looking beyond Sinckler's presentation. Innes says he's focusing on ensuring a more productive manufacturing sector with a greater export thrust. He says increased exports of local goods and services will help address foreign exchange issues and also the problem of unemployment. Innes added he has already given the Barbados Investment and Development Corporation a directive to increase exports by 10% annually. In other news this morning, the new general manager at the Barbados Water Authority, Keith Roy Halliday, is warning that the state-owned entity may not survive the foreseeable future on its present financial course. Halliday has already slapped a freeze on hiring, and he is now recommending an increase in water rates, as well as proposing a cut of about a quarter of the company's staff complement. But chairman of the board, Dr. Atlee Brathwaite, is rejecting the proposals, saying they are too strong for a government-run corporation. Barbados Today's Emmanuel Joseph has that story.
The new general manager is proposing an increase in water rates to generate a minimum of an additional $2.5 million monthly or $30 million annually. If Halliday gets his way, customers will have their water bills go up by 25% under one of 4 methods of calculating a rate hike. He's proposing that commercial customers who are currently charged a rate of $4.66 per cubic meter, once the calculated charge exceeds $32, should now have to fork out $5.83 per cubic meter. Halliday said a preliminary analysis suggests that the BWA should pursue having all customers pay a basic connection service charge. More than 200 workers will also be placed on the breadline as part of the Water Authority's top executive cost-cutting strategy through restructuring and early retirement packages. He's recommending a reduction in overtime costs by 50% and the introduction of 4-day work weeks and the part-time employment where possible. Halliday has already placed a freeze on hiring. In a swift response, Authority Chairman Dr. Atlee Brathwaite rejected what he said are the drastic measures of the new general manager.
I would not fully support such stringent matters at this stage. I will see what I will support is to see to what extent we can enhance productivity. Okay, we need to enhance productivity, and it may be that if we trying to employ a 24-hour service could possibly enhance productivity. What we would need to do also manage any overtime that we have to, shall I say, implement, because we cannot get away from overtime given the fact that we do not have a 24-hour service. But certainly, I will find it extremely difficult to take that strong medicine at this stage.
Chairman of the Barbados Water Authority, Dr. Atlee Brathwaite. I'm Emmanuel Joseph for Barbados Today.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Good morning, Phillips & Company, may I help? Oh, certainly. One moment, please. Miss Phillips?
Yeah?
There's a lady on the line from the Nation newspaper who would like to speak with you.
The Nation? Will she go on?
Well, they're trying to sell us some ads.
Look, don't make me laugh this morning. Ads in the Nation? They're real expensive, and for what here, nobody ain't buying them papers no more. Nobody want to steal news. I hear reading Barbados Today online for free. So I tell she thanks for calling, but no thanks. We just advertising Barbados Today, families. Tell she is Barbados Today all the way.
Okay, I'll pass on the message. Ma'am, are you still there? Oh, she put down.
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
In news from the region, the Prime Minister of the Bahamas, Dr. Hubert Minnis, tells the National Emergency Management Agency to improve its lines of communication this hurricane season. Minnis issued the message during a tour of Nima yesterday. It follows the forecast for an above-average hurricane season this year, and with the damage caused by Hurricane Matthew last year still fresh on the minds of Bahamians.
The Prime Minister also advised NEMA to review all evacuation and hurricane plans, ensure greater collaboration among agencies, and to reactivate hurricane committees in all Family Island districts. He also requested a report on the homes that still need to be repaired in the wake of Hurricane Matthew.
I am aware that you have not commenced your new housing program since Matthew, and I hope you can start to rebuild homes shortly, as I understand a number of people are without homes. We have much work to do. I hope we would have a mild hurricane season, if not no hurricane. I know that a lot of homes are still not repaired. As you drive around, you see many houses still have taps, and yet the hurricane season is approaching. Even my own home has not yet been repaired.
The Prime Minister's message comes as the hurricane season gets set to begin in earnest in 3 days' time on June 1st.
And finally, former world #1 golfer Tiger Woods says an unexpected reaction to prescribed medication is to blame for his early morning DUI arrest near his home yesterday. Woods underwent surgery last week to relieve lingering back pain, and Palm Beach County Police say he was released after several hours on his own recognizance. Woods said in a statement that alcohol was not a factor in his arrest, but he apologized and added he took full responsibility. More in this Reuters report.
Tiger Woods arrested in South Florida Monday morning, reportedly on a DUI charge. The former world #1 golfer was reportedly taken into custody around 3 a.m. near his Jupiter Island home and released hours later. This isn't the first time Wood's personal life has made headlines. In late 2009, allegations surfaced about affairs with several women, leading to his divorce. Then a car accident outside his Florida home that rapidly ballooned into a fully fledged sex scandal.
I have made you question who I am and how I could have done the things I did.
After having his 4th back surgery in April, Wood said just last week that he felt better than he had in years and that he had no plans to retire from competitive golf.
That's news this morning. Remember, you can get more on our website, www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're on Izumi Media in bus terminals and Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also tune into Mix 96.9 FM for more news. I am Mary Claire Williams. Have a good morning.